What's up, everybody? Welcome to Brad and James, the live fun. I didn't do that. Let me do it again. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Brad and James, the live fun interactive conversation
about almost anything.
About almost anything, including the fact that you all know this. In case you don't know it, you're about to know it. Notre Dame football team is ranked number 2. Out there,
starting
in
right
all
here.
the polls. Okay, now and we'll let you know this as well. They play Clemson again this weekend for basically a championship, not a national championship.
Yeah, they're playing for the All Clemson Conference Championship. Right.
Now, James asked me who was going to win that game. We want to know what you all think. But I think Clemson's going to destroy them.
I think that's the only thing that will keep Notre Dame out of the playoff.
Yeah.
If it's close, Clemson and Notre Dame both going.
That's so just whatever. Go on up in there, Notre Dame, and get you a nice whooping by somebody else when it comes playoff time.
Well, we know that's been their tradition since they've gotten in there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It's been a little rough.
The other side of this story is the fact that Ohio State claims that they are legit with their hefty record of, what is it now?
I think they're 5-0.
5-0. So, we got Ohio State. Yeah. We're one of the best. We've played 5 games. That's enough to show the world.
So here's the argument. People are saying, even though they're 5-0, they've only played 5 games, that they are still one of the best teams in the country.
Teams in the country.
They're going to play Northwestern, I believe, this weekend or something for the Big Ten title. What, Big Ten? Yeah, Big Ten title. But, with all that being said, USC is also
a 15th ranked Northwestern team.
Hey, USC's undefeated.
I wish they'd play Coastal Carolina, and Coastal Carolina could beat them.
I'm just saying, USC is undefeated too. And there's been no talk of letting them in.
They are as well 5-0.
They are 5-0 as well.
Yes.
But, people say USC is nowhere close to but I'm
Ohio
just
State.
saying,
Yeah.
USC's 5-0, and so is Coastal Carolina.
Shoot, Coastal Carolina is like
what are
11-0.
So they play, they almost played the SEC schedule.
Almost. They played the SEC
schedule.
schedule.
So let's talk about fairness. And that's where the only thing I'm disturbed with is that the SEC has played 10 games, and Ohio State's played 5.
So do you bump up a Texas A&M right there to or can you knock Ohio State down 2 or 3 spots just because they haven't played a full schedule?
You can't, because do you think Texas A&M is a better team than Ohio State?
Absolutely not. They're trash too. But I'm just saying they're in the conference that I pull.
I'm just going. So I think that's the hard part. That's where this whole thing is.
It's true. Is it fair? Because as we all saw, what happens when you play a lot of games, anything can happen, especially in the Southeastern Conference.
I have not been in. I'm sorry, I interrupted you.
No, I was just going to say you have teams like Florida, who was pretty high ranked before Saturday, and you throw a shoe and get all excited, and you lose to a LSU CKS team. So anything can happen when you play more than 5 games. That's all. All
I know is I think, one, I've not been in favor of an 8-team playoff. I've not been in favor of that until this year. Here's why. Yeah. Only because they got to do something, because you're losing. So you have teams that never have a shot to make it in, and I think you're losing viewership. So, if there were 8 teams, so that the big 5 conferences, their champion goes. So that's great. So right now that would be, potentially, I guess Alabama has to play Florida, who just lost to LSU. Trash. So Alabama's going to play Florida. So, that'd be the SEC champion, the Big 10, the Big 12, Pac-12, and then who's the 5th one?
SEC.
Oh, ACC. Yeah, so those are the 5. So those champions. Then you have 3 spots that are at large, where your Coastal Carolinas, your Cincinnati,
Indiana,
and potentially, and potentially your second SEC team could get in.
True. Yeah.
So at least you would have, and then I think they cut out all this neutral site stuff until the championship game.
Yeah. One championship game, possible,
maybe at a neutral site.
At a neutral site.
But these neutral site playoff games, it's over. I would love to see. So let's say if Alabama, let's look at right now. We have the AP top
25.
Top 25, right? Okay. Let's go coaches. I guess coaches. I guess they're just about the same, huh? Are they pretty much the same? There's just a little bit of difference. But if we took the top 20, so let's say those top 8 teams made it. So you'd have one playing 8. So having Iowa State play Alabama in Alabama.
Or Iowa State. Not that it would happen.
No, they would not play that because Alabama's the 1 seed.
I know.
But then the number 2 seed. So you'd have Indiana playing at Notre Dame. You'd have Cincinnati playing at Ohio State. That's very exciting. And then Texas A&M playing at Clemson. At Clemson. I mean, those are great games.
Yeah. And and besides this year, you're talking huge atmosphere for a game of that magnitude.
So
at a non-neutral site.
So let's say you take the top 4 teams. Let's say top 4 teams advance. We're just right. Yep. Then it would be Clemson at Alabama. Come on, who would want to see that game?
Listen at
Tuscaloosa.
ESPN, and then, CBS, you're listening right now.
Ohio State at Notre Dame.
Your ratings are gonna go through the roof.
That so and I mean that's just.
I love it.
I mean to say Clemson play Alabama in Alabama, or if that was reversed, Alabama playing Clemson in Clemson in Death Valley.
I love it.
Dude, I mean,
how could you not?
Is Clemson called Death Valley? I think that's what it's called.
I think they are.
See if Nick Roll is listening to he chimes in here, because if I get it wrong, Lord knows he's gonna say something. So
that's right. Let us know.
The Nick Roll, the lone Clemson fan in all of Jones County. Well, actually no, because he has a daughter now. He has a daughter now. So
that's right.
There's 2.
There are at least 2.
There's at least 2. There's at least 2. Yeah. So I'm not sure any other Clemson fans, but
I think
Nick is bold about it. He's got his flag on his house.
Is it the paw?
Yes.
Yeah. That's good.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying. Hey, so we'll see what happens. So
we'll see what happens. It's been a crazy year.
I just know them real Tigers, the Missouri Tigers. Though showed them. Now they got beat this weekend.
Who beat them?
What happened? I can't remember.
Yeah, me neither.
Who they played?
I don't know. They tried to make it.
Oh, that's right. Was it Georgia? Georgia cheated.
Yeah, they
Didn't you all have to cancel first time because of COVID?
No, man. Ironically, strangely enough, Georgia hasn't canceled due to a COVID outbreak in their facility. I don't know how. They probably got tons, but like everybody else. But no, I think it was the other way around, but it really wouldn't matter.
Missouri played horrible this weekend.
They played great in that second quarter.
They played great in the second quarter.
They did.
They were
here
coming
we go
off
again.
A huge emotional win for the border game against Arkansas, and they won that.
They beat Sam Pittman's Arkansas team.
It's called the border border game. But I mean, that trophy's 170 pounds.
170 pounds
for the trophy. Yeah, it's pretty amazing. So anyway, so they won that, and then they came in. I thought they would have. Well, it was 14-14,
That's
and
what I'm saying. I was like, here we go again. Coming from the other side.
Here we go again, and then they just left us.
But then we started playing Missouri. Like what we're supposed to be playing like, and the rest is history.
Hey,
so 49-14.
Clemson is Death Valley. Well, that's guys. I thought so.
Yeah.
So Clemson and LSU both are called Death Valley.
Whatever.
I mean, you can't say whatever. LSU just beat Florida.
They did. I was so excited about that.
William is watching. I'm not gonna say anything else, but Miami played this weekend too.
Yeah, Miami played. You talking about
North Carolina? Yeah. Now, first of all, let's say
I was gonna say
Miami looked great. Miami, the Hurricanes look great. They debuted their black uniforms.
Always love a good alternate.
And then North Carolina debuted their team.
The heel. Debuted the heel.
I saw one guy, and it was one of the, and it's only because I saw the highlights, but it was one of the guys from North Carolina, he like scored and he did the U, and
then
he went like, and I was all.
That was like shades of back rough. In the day when wasn't it the guy did the.
It was.
Yeah, they did.
It was.
I understand.
But hey, 100%. Miami looked good. They you
look good, you play good for at least for a little bit,
and you play good.
Right, so, that's what I was always told. Look good, play
Williams
good.
said they're dressed to impress, not to play.
Sometimes it happens.
So it happens. it happens. Missouri looked good. I mean, they looked good on Saturday, but they did not. That third quarter, Georgia just left them in.
Yeah,
can't stand Georgia's uniforms. Hey, man, it's fine.
Pretty classic, man. But we at least broke out the black once this year, which was
did
good.
You?
Yeah, I think we did.
Did y'all win?
I think it was against Mississippi State. I think.
That's the thing. Y'all never wore the black against Alabama. Maybe that's the key.
No, we did. Oh, we did.
You?
Oh yeah, 2008. See, I mean, I won't go into it.
What was the score?
Oh, like 100 to like 12 or something. I don't know. It was terrible.
So they're not wearing the black ones anymore.
Not against the team.
Not against Alabama.
Has potential to. Yeah. We made that mistake.
There you go. So that was that one.
For sure.
Well, that's where we are with that part. The NBA starts next week. No, week after. No, next week.
They're just playing like preseason games right now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I see. I thought they was playing a real deal.
No, they are preseason.
Is Steph Curry rocking dread cornrows rather?
I have not seen him because I'm not paying attention to NBA right now. Not yet, just because I'm still number one. Lakers still the world champions.
Right, it's such a quick turnaround, man.
So we go. I'll just deal with that for a while, and I'm learning the new ones, the new Lakers, the acquisitions they made. So
get familiar with your team.
Still dealing with the Lakers being world champions, and. So anyway, all right. So with that being said, we do need to finish up the college football deal. Last thing is this: so the 4 teams. So unless Clemson blows out Notre Dame, Notre Dame's in, which is crazy because you're pretty going to have 2 ACC teams.
You think if Notre Dame beats Clemson, they won't drop?
Not out of the top 4.
Really?
You said if Clemson beats Notre Dame, is that what you're talking about?
Or vice versa. Well, you said there's going to be 2 ACC teams. So
Clemson does not blow out Notre Dame.
Gotcha. Yeah, I just don't see how that's possible.
It's going to happen. I'm just telling you.
Who else has Notre Dame played?
Well, it doesn't matter. They beat Clemson, who was the number 1 team in the country at that time.
Well,
of course, they didn't have Trevor Lawrence.
They didn't have Sunshine.
But they beat him. I mean, it's how it goes. Everybody's dealing with stuff. But so if Clemson blows out Notre Dame, Notre Dame's out.
They've played 10 whole games.
Yeah. Bottom line is, I think we just got to look. Clemson hasn't looked that impressive this year, and Alabama has.
They running backs good.
Alabama has looked very impressive.
Yeah, they have too.
Alabama has looked very to lose Jalen Waddle and then just. Keep going.
Just like nothing ever happened.
Keep going.
Devontae Smith.
Jeez.
I mean, good gracious.
Yeah. So
I don't know how I feel about that. I was reading that last one there.
Yeah, I know. Everybody knows it. I was like, I don't have no idea why, but anyway, they're gonna make sure Notre Dame gets in. They're good TV. So
yeah, why is that?
Again, they're good TV.
Why do they have that deal with NBC?
Because they're good TV, I guess.
But they ain't good TV.
Apparently they are. They have their own. Hey, they got their own contract.
Yeah, but that ain't for real.
Well, apparently it is.
It's fake, man.
They get paid real money.
Nobody even watches Notre Dame.
Well, I watched them when they played Clemson.
Well, that's true. That's because they're playing Clemson.
But I probably didn't watch the rest of it. But yeah, there it is. So anyway, I do think as much as it may pain me, it is Alabama's to lose this year. I really think that.
They look good.
And then that way Sarkisian go and get that championship and then head on down to Auburn.
To the Plains of Auburn.
Man, look, let me tell you.
Do you think that Auburn fans are like, and I know some of y'all are listening. Is that like, do you think they want that? I mean,
I know they wanted Malzahn out.
Okay. Yeah. Well, that part's
so
done.
One.
8 seasons.
It is goodbye. And Auburn is a little different because you got to figure out who's calling the shots, like to really make
good.
that. No, like who's calling the shots to hire the coach.
Okay. Gotcha.
So like if other schools like they fire somebody, they already know who they want. Like South Carolina, people knew they were. I mean, Shane Beamer's name came up like right away, and then but Auburn's different. Auburn's got a lot of players. There's a lot of people that have influence down there, so it's gonna be interesting to see. I mean, Sarkisian. I've heard Venables, but that's just. But I haven't really seen anything about that. Who's the other one? Oh, Hugh Freeze. Now let me tell you, that's trouble.
Yeah,
Hugh Freeze could be trouble.
Lane Kiffin.
It could be the redemption story. Lane Kiffin. I don't think Kiffin is going to leave Ole Miss.
I'm kidding about that. Although,
but I think Freeze in the redemption
real
story.
Possibility. I think that he probably, even though he said he wasn't interested in the South Carolina job.
Well,
but
I think there were a lot of people who were interested in that job.
Yeah, but I mean, that's an opportunity right there. Southeastern Conference team, like you're talking, redemption story. I think he's interested in any Southeastern Conference team that really could potentially.
Hugh Freeze was a good coach.
That's what I'm saying. He is a good coach.
So, yeah, Hugh Freeze and Auburn. Ooh, that could be trouble.
I mean, I'll tell you right now, I wouldn't just be excited about that because I know he is a good coach.
Hugh Freeze at Auburn is a tough
and
deal.
That Deep South oldest rivalry could get.
What do you think of Sarkisian at Auburn? I know Alabama fans do not want to hear any part of this.
Just because of that. I love that.
Like, they don't want to hear any part of this. Hagen didn't even want to hear someone. He didn't show up tonight.
He didn't show up.
That's how he didn't even want to hear about Sarkisian leaving to go to Auburn. So
he hates it.
He didn't want to hear it. So he just boycotted, which is fine.
If they lose him, I think they're. I mean, who are they going to get to fill that role?
Like 100 other people.
They ain't going to be Sarkisian.
They could.
Just tell you.
Hey, look, Saban attracts good coaches.
Well, that's true too.
That's all I'm saying. Saban attracts good coaches.
Ain't like he's going to beat Saban. You've seen Saban's record against his former.
Well, I've seen that for sure. Here's the other part that I think is key with that is Saban recruits. If and again, I am a Missouri fan, but I'll tell you what you did see this year. What you saw Alabama, if you underappreciated what they do year after year after year after year, if you saw what happened with LSU this year. Mm-hmm. After people are like, well, look at everybody they lost. Alabama loses that almost every year. It's like that same.
That's right.
Thing. Like they lose coaches, they lose players, and they retool, and they're just
don't miss a beat.
Back at it again. I think maybe we underestimate how good. I mean, because it's not easy to do that to stay on top.
You're right.
No.
And I hate to admit that.
I'm just saying.
But you're right, because I say this. I'm like, it's like a cloning machine or something over there in Tuscaloosa. They ain't got nothing else over there, so.
Because let me tell you, it's hard.
They just cranking them out.
It's hard because Coach O having a hard time right now.
Yeah. And it's crazy because like you see recruit, and they always recruit well. Yeah. But it's almost like some of these guys that come in and play that you didn't necessarily hear of during the recruitment period, and they are like phenomenal.
Well, we're the only ones in here about them. But look, Alabama fans, they know about everybody.
Well, that's
true, too. They know anybody they're recruiting. They know everybody that signs. Alabama fans, they don't even like we'll say Nick Saban. Real Alabama fans don't call him that. Real Alabama call him Coach.
Oh, I thought you was gonna say Messiah.
No, I'm not saying that. But real Alabama fans, they refer to him. They call him Coach. So, did Coach say who was gonna be? I'm all.
Oh, you
right there. It's a culture. Yeah. It is a culture. They call him Coach.
Well, you're right. I mean, it's different.
It is.
They
real.
Like you said, they lose the staff, they lose the players every year, just like every other team, and
they retool, and they're good to go again. So anyway, this will be a big hire in Auburn.
We'll see.
I'm not putting any money down. Are you ready to make it? Because this gonna be hard. So who you think's gonna get the job?
$100,000, Sarkisian.
That's who you want.
Yeah, that's who I want to see that matchup next year. I
think if anybody could bring Hugh Freeze back to the SEC,
it's a great spot.
I think it could be Auburn's a great spot. So
when I mean opening.
Yeah, and he had a great year at Liberty.
Fantastic.
I'm putting my money on Hugh Freeze.
Hey, there you go. You heard it. Hugh Freeze. All Anybody else? Comment what you want, what you think. We love it. It's interactive.
Yeah.
Hugh Freeze. We'll see what happens. So.
All right.
Good stuff.
We're done with football. Where we at? Where's the rest of this? Where we going?
Let's go Christmas.
Okay.
Have you started shopping yet?
Yeah.
Dude,
I think I'm done.
Oh, okay, good. That's good.
Yeah.
I'm not done.
Oh, what are you waiting on?
That's a good question.
Are you going in person?
I mean, maybe not.
Well, I mean,
but maybe.
All I'm saying is, if you're trying to order,
you
messed up.
Oh, I got my order.
Okay.
I
got one I ordered around Thanksgiving.
Okay.
On, I think I may have even ordered on Black Friday. No pun intended. And
some of y'all didn't get that.
Anyway, I ordered on Black Friday, and it better come. I'm gonna be really
it's not
upset.
Here yet?
No.
Did you pay for a priority?
No.
See, I have a problem. I always do that.
You pay for priority shipping?
I'm like, man, I got to get that 2-day. I don't know why.
I will not do it. That's why Amazon. Like I order stuff on Amazon because it comes 2 day out. If you have a Prime account,
yeah.
Are you not a Prime member?
I am.
Okay.
Sometimes I order not just from Amazon,
yeah.
But that ordering the 2-day, that's a problem. But it's not what really is the major problem. The major problem is when I forget and I order it like on a Friday, or I order it the day or two before Thanksgiving, and then that day just don't even exist when it comes to shipping. I'm like, dude, I just paid money for a date that don't even.
Right. Yeah.
But I do.
So you are not done shopping yet?
Not done, but I got my most important one. I got my wife taken care of. So
what was that?
Well, I say taken care of. I got the bulk of it.
Okay.
Done.
What'd you get her?
I can't tell you.
Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna slip up.
I ain't about to slip,
okay.
son.
Good. All right.
Yeah. So,
what you think she getting you?
Probably, a lump of coal or something. I don't know.
She's not getting you a lump of coal.
She might. It's but we'll see.
Okay. All right.
Might just be like a pine cone or something.
What? She gets good gifts. What'd you get last year? You don't even remember.
You
sorry. Yeah. Let's stop. Sorry. Let's go back.
I mean, I'm trying to be
that
quick
was
on
not
it,
good. Okay. Ignore that. I did not even ask that question. What I want is are there some things on your list that you might want to just put out there that you're looking maybe forward to?
I did mention one thing, a pair of shoes.
You want another pair of shoes?
I need a new pair of shoes. These are wore out.
You're great. So what are those right there?
They're
those
just some Adidas tennis shoes. Okay. But like I've worn, like the insides are
worn.
They're done.
They're done. Okay.
So yeah, and she knows.
So do you have to have? Are you like one of them expensive people that has to do expensive?
We're gonna do this.
We're doing it.
We're doing it.
Are you an expensive shoe person?
I used to be, and I still can be.
So the Adidas you're wearing now, how much were those?
I think they were like $50. That is not, to me, that's not in the expensive category. I cannot even hang.
I had a young man tell me he paid.
I was right there when he told you.
$100.
And apparently.
For a pair of shoes that he wears out in public.
You don't even keep them in the box when they're at home.
No. I would, no.
Now.
$200 shoes, I would put them things around my neck.
Yeah,
I would not. They would not touch the ground.
Air sealed bags.
Right. I want $200 shoes.
No moisture could touch them.
No, I wouldn't let people breathe on them.
I have expensive taste in everything.
Yeah,
but I have not. I've done way better in my latter years, so forth, when it comes to like clothing and shoes and stuff. I can still let loose if I'm not careful, but I've done much better with shoes in particular. But because one year, man, I ordered 3 custom pair of Nike Huaraches. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but I love those shoes. I had.
How much were they per pair?
Let me back up. I bought a black pair.
Okay.
Loved them. Bought a red pair, and then bought a gray pair.
Okay.
And I was like, and then they kind of changed the design. And I was like, and I tried some on at the store, and I really liked them. Mm-hmm. And I was like, I want to get some more. So what do? You don't just buy one pair, you buy two. Or in my case, I buy three. And here's the problem. I forgot what size I was supposed to get. And I might have gotten 3 pair of the same shoe. Not the same. They were a different design, but they were all too small.
Can you, return them?
I returned 2 pair.
What'd you do that on? Gave them away?
Well, I'd worn them too much because I was bound and determined. I was like, I'm gonna make them work.
You cannot squeeze your foot in the small shoes.
You cannot.
Your feet are too valuable for that.
Yeah, so I lost. I wore them, but not like I should have.
That's how you end up with hammer time feet.
But shoes can get outrageous.
Not for me. I not pay a lot of money for shoes. Not doing it.
I mean, good.
Won't do it. Can't do it. I can't even enjoy it if I do that.
I mean, those Yeezys look pretty good right there.
Which ones?
Your Yeezys.
Well, I have Yeezys.
K-Swiss. I'm just kidding.
K-Swiss.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they were on sale. You bet it. I just can't do it. I cannot.
Well.
If I pay too much for something, I can't even enjoy it.
Really?
I can't.
Man.
So that's why I can't even do it. So.
Are you a bargain shopper?
Oh, yeah.
My wife's a bargain shopper.
Yeah,
that's
part of the fun.
Look, sometimes bargain deal racks don't have as good a looking stuff.
So you just don't buy it.
Yeah, but I like the new stuff.
And it'll be on that bargain rack in 3 weeks.
It might, but sometimes I think they hide it. They have special ugly stuff shipped in. And they put that on the bargain rack.
But I mean, if it's ugly, you don't buy it. I mean, that's just, I'm not buying something.
Fair enough.
Just getting a bargain is not like a thing. Like, oh, it's ugly, but it's only $2. No, I'm not doing that. No, I'm not doing that. Yeah. That's like going in the dirt cheap and because there's that one they'll like throw a whole bunch of stuff in a basket and they like shrink wrap it on. You can have that whole basket for $10, and it's people that just like will almost like cut throats. Like, come on, you don't even know what's in there. It's a pair of dirty drawers and it's
Merry Christmas.
It's all kind of stuff in there. You done bought it for $10. Like, I mean, it's stuff that's not even good. You done bought it. Yeah. Saw blades. You don't even own a saw.
Yeah, but hey, it was $10.
It was $10.
That's
so
a deal.
That's when you may have a problem.
Can't pass
you could up. You may be a hoarder if you buy the $10.
True. Now we're speaking truth. That's
so,
true.
Anyway, I can't do it. If it's too high a price, I can't even enjoy it.
Well, I understand. That's really all.
So shoes are so these red ones you wore on Thursday. What were those?
that was taking a trip down memory lane. I bought those a long time ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Those were some old school Adidas Gazelle 2s.
Okay. All right.
I just liked them because they was red and kind of out there.
They were okay. They look good. I like them.
But yeah. That's really all my. What about you? What you got a good Christmas list?
Maybe you want to. I don't really want a lot of stuff. I mean, there's things I think about, but they're not really anything I really want.
I'm telling you, man. I'm so blessed.
I mean, I got
and
then usually but my wife surprises me, so she'll get me a gift and.
Can't she surprise you?
Oh yeah, she always does.
That's good.
She always surprises me. It always they'll get stuff that I've mentioned or they think, and so they do really good. My wife always surprises me, and I hope I do that same thing with her.
Sure.
But I listen to her, so I have to listen. I store it up and I make notes, and then I actually forgot this year. I was sitting there, I was panicking because I forgot. I was like, where are my notes? And I got a new phone, and I was kind of thinking, and so. But I remembered. It came to me. And I took care of it. So I'm really excited. I get excited because I know she'll be excited.
That's what I enjoy.
No,
it's the giving. Yeah, obviously, and I'm not just saying that, but like, oh man, especially if I know, I'm like, I nailed it this year. Yep. I've been taking mental notes.
Did you nail it this year?
I nailed it, brother.
Okay, I think I did good. I'm excited. About this. So yeah. It's not, and then my kiddos, they do good. Their aunts and uncles, their grandma, they take great care of my kids. So yeah, we don't have to do too much in that respect because they're blessed big time. So
we all are. I'm just
Christmas shopping is about done.
Christmas shopping's about done. Christmas is right around the corner. We got some awesome Christmas performances coming up this weekend. If you haven't heard.
Timeless Christmas.
A Timeless Christmas.
Which is the message of Christmas in music.
Yeah, absolutely.
Got some spoken word poetry parts of it. It's going to be good.
Singing, dancing.
It's going to be good.
Live music.
It's going to be good.
Lights.
It's going to be good.
Incredible audio.
I said it's going to be good. It's going to be good.
That sounds better than good.
So, first one is Saturday night at 7. And we spaced out seats so that you can attend safely.
Yep.
So Saturday night at 7, and then Sunday morning at 9 and 11. 9:30 and 11.
9:30.
Yeah, our normal times 9:30, 11. So there's plenty of space, and it's gonna be
3 opportunities.
You to
come here.
And so, in case y'all want to come, it's not just for people that come to Agape Church. If you want to come, you just go to theagape.church, click on the events section, and then you can register, and it's free. So just come on out. It's gonna be good.
It's gonna be great. Looking forward to that for sure.
Had our open air one last Thursday.
We did.
Yeah, so
that was a lot of fun.
People asked me, is that what the Kristen's name? Like, no, it's not even close.
Yeah, it's really. I mean,
we did one song.
I was about to say just one song from there. What you'll hear this weekend.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's a lot of new stuff that's gonna be performed, and you guys will love it. I promise.
Y'all come on out. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good there. So, but yeah, crazy stuff.
A lot of good stuff. And then it's gonna be New Year's.
Right around the corner, I know. So Christmas is a week from Friday. That's crazy.
Can you believe it?
It's been the longest and the shortest year all at once.
The longest, shortest, fastest, longest.
Okay, so let's talk. With that being said, the 21st
of December.
There is a, I guess it would be I want to say, let's see, I don't want to use it. So I was going to say astronomical event. I'm not sure that's the right word, but I think Saturn and Jupiter are coming together and making I read that. It's going to look like a bright star. It's like for 45 minutes or something like that on the 21st. So I'm geeking out about that a little bit.
Pretty cool.
I'm excited to see it. Like
a really bright
people
star.
Like they're saying like it's
near Christmas time.
Well, I mean, people are like,
how could
really,
you not?
But it really wasn't during this time of year. We do
understand
that,
but I'm not gonna just throw that out.
All right, I agree. Just the nativity scene, the star. You just don't get me going.
It makes for good children's plays.
It makes for good. Okay, so anyway, So the point is, there will be a bright star.
There was a bright star
near where during the time when we're gonna celebrate Christmas.
Yeah. When do you think the wise men started their journey?
I have no idea.
Probably like in our calendar, probably like in the summer months in advance, years maybe.
I don't know, but they prepared for years.
Yeah, maybe that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, they prepared for
years. I knew that.
But yeah, so yeah, it's pretty. Anyway, I'm excited about the 21st. It's kind of cool to see this.
Is it just the 21st?
It's just 21st. It's 45 minutes. Apparently, it hasn't happened for 800 years. Last
800
time that
years.
These two planets lined up to make this kind of bright star.
I wasn't even around 800 years ago.
I know. Amazing enough, neither one of us were, but I'm excited about that. So, anyway, geeked out about that. I kind of interrupted, but
no.
Christmas coming. New
Year's. Unfortunately,
we
just found out. If you haven't heard, the New Year's Eve
downtown countdown
has been canceled again.
Canceled again?
Well, didn't it get canceled and then they opened it back up and now it's canceled again?
Oh, I think we're looking for a sponsor, but I think they got that and then.
Oh, really? I thought it was just due to obviously everything.
COVID stuff?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think they'd already called it, but I think they finally have. Well, is it 7:15 already? We started late.
We did. We got started a little late.
We did. So, but yeah.
It's kind of a bummer. But on the bright side,
people trying to be safe. And so
you got to. And on that note, the first vaccinations have rolled out, started this week. Some have even made it to the state of Mississippi, if you didn't know that.
You said Dr. Dobbs got his? Did they show it on TV or something?
I mean, Still's photograph on the article I read.
With a needle in his arm?
Well, it wasn't like in there. So I guess, did it really happen?
Well, Dr. Dobbs is honest.
I'm just saying.
Yeah,
but yeah, it was him and then 4 other people. I can't remember their names.
It is a little bit more comforting when they get it first.
They get it. And what we heard last week was, I think, pretty comforting from some of our local healthcare officials.
Well, it's comforting for some.
Well, I mean, it is comforting for some. Some others think complete opposite.
They're like, hey, it's gonna be a while.
Yeah.
Or some people are like, I'm not getting no vaccinations. So they think that's the whole plot.
I mean, vaccinations though. I mean, I'm trying to think of what all I've been vaccinated for.
I'm trying to think.
As a kid, what is it they or used to?
What was that penicillin shot for when you were a couple years back? Was that? Oh no, we were supposed to bring that up.
Boy, you tripping. Penicillin. And plus, that wasn't that long ago. No. Well, I mean, what is it that they used to when you were a kid, like a baby?
Well, you got measles. Chickenpox wasn't a vaccine, but apparently it is now. But you got measles. I think you got measles and mumps. You got rubella,
maybe
something, polio. I think you got that, and smallpox. I think you got that shot. Whatever, they hurt.
Did you get them all at once?
No, they kind of stagger them out. And now I think the kids. So like the kids that go to public junior high, they have to get a human papillomavirus (HPV) injection.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
And then some people get meningitis.
I got a tetanus shot not too long ago.
Yeah, you did.
So,
let's see. Tetanus shots are not vaccinated.
Right.
Yeah. But yeah,
that's the only thing I'm trying. I mean,
yeah. My mom was a nurse, so I mean, it was like she just believed in shots. I felt like she enjoyed.
It felt like you were a test patient.
She was
trial subject.
Hey, I mean, the whole thing with going to the doctor was you just like you had one question. You didn't care how friendly they were. You had one question.
Am I gonna get a shot?
Am I had to get a shot?
And
that was it. And they came with that tray and them harpoons on them, and you knew you were done.
It's like
you just want to make it out alive. So, it's horrible. So, yeah. Anyway, so you get all those mumps and rubella, and I got a yellow fever.
Fever.
Yeah, when I was going to Africa, my first trip to Africa, I got an injection for that.
Really?
Yeah. So that was fun.
I bet it was a blast.
Yeah. So anyway, that was
all
crazy.
shots are. So yeah.
What that was. So anyway, that was So first opportunity are you getting the vaccine?
Man, that's a great question. Did you see where Notre Dame was ranked number 2 in the all the polls? That is crazy.
I did see that. You know, that's insane. So yeah, that was insane. So yeah, so we're done with vaccinations. I
don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
you don't have to answer that. I mean, I just was.
I know.
You just didn't want to talk about. I was like, oh, maybe he's already like,
I'm just trying to,
first shot I can. I'm like, hook me up.
I don't know if I'll be like, oh yeah, first shot, sign me up. But
now, is this the one you had to get 2?
I don't know.
I thought there was. So that just gotta get some information about it.
Yeah.
Does anybody know? Is it the one that you have to get 2 shots, or is this like you just the one is enough?
I don't know. I was under the assumption
hepatitis, you got to get 2.
I did not know
it's
that
2
either.
rounds. 2 rounds.
You got 2 rounds.
You know, I had to think about that. I know I got the first round. I don't know if I got the second one.
You skipped the second one.
I mean,
you were like, I'm good.
I'm a big fan of shots. I have a good I have a good immune system. So
yeah. I mean, I say that, and here we go.
But some people do not like shots.
They do not like shots,
and some people don't believe in vaccinations.
Some people do not believe in vaccinations.
And you've seen where some kids have gotten them and had very bad reactions to them. And so, yeah, that's frightening for sure.
Even with the flu vaccine, people are like, I got the flu shot and I got sick.
Got the flu, yeah. Well, some of them are also there. Some of the side effects of what I've read about the vaccine is that,
you feel kind of,
you get like,
for a couple of days.
Yeah. So, yeah, not really
jumping at
it.
But
for sure.
I am all in favor of combating this.
So you don't
the way we can for those who are especially in need, healthcare workers, elderly. If it makes a difference, I'm like, hallelujah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Does that mean I'm going to be like, hey, right here, right now?
Yeah.
I don't know.
So I guess I'm just thinking about how many doses was the vaccine just released in the United States, or was it worldwide? Like what is
I
the
think
deal?
parts of the world got it before United States, actually.
Okay.
I think.
Okay. Well, no, because we read about London and
I think Russia was like
Great Britain had
before them.
Yeah. I think, and then we were reading about Great Britain last week.
Then
so
England and UK.
So
and
okay.
UK,
yep. So that makes sense. But yeah, it's yeah,
still a real thing. Still a real deal.
Still a very real thing, and we're a long way.
With that, I think part of what I was getting to is the fact that even with vaccinations in place now, a lot of places you won't become readily available till probably into 21, a good bit.
Mm-hmm. Good bit, yeah.
So again, whether you think it's a pandemic or a scandemic, we still need to do what we can to live healthy lifestyles, make good decisions, that sort of thing. And
it's also it's not a treatment if you get sick. So if you get sick, it's not like you can the vaccination takes that away. That's a rough one. You're still dealing with.
Yeah, you gotta just go through it.
It's a tough one, so it's real stuff. Crazy thing, just saw a news report that the mayor of Wiggins died.
COVID-19?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Real stuff.
Yikes.
So yeah, just saw that before I got here. Just reading just a couple things in. So just terrible.
Yeah,
just terrible.
Yeah, you don't
know. Any of the deaths are terrible. Just kind of like, man, it's a tough deal.
Yep, that is tough. Absolutely. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I just saw that. Anyway, just random as it was coming in. So
yeah.
But yeah, man. So here we are with COVID. We got vaccines and
pretty much Christmas and end of the year, and then it's going to be everyone's looking forward to 2021 for like it's yeah. I mean, and I do get it. I don't want to downplay. And New Year's is a fun special time, right? It's kind of like, I mean, it is. It's a new year. Plus, it's like right near my birthday.
I'm sure they're not having the Rose Parade this year.
Probably not.
So it's really not New Year's without Rose Parade.
Well, that's true. I mean, especially you're from California, so you've been. You said you never went. Never went.
You have to get up early to go.
Oh, okay.
And then, you're down there, and some people camp out on the streets. I'm not camping out on the streets. I'm sorry. I can see everything I need to see at home in HD
for a new iPhone.
And
back in the day.
I never did that. Yeah, just wait. I can watch it at home in HD and be warm and have my own snacks. So.
That's true, but it will be a new year.
Yeah,
and a lot of people, New Year's resolutions, kind of a new start. Maybe if it's a health decisions or
Yeah, I mean, I think it's
maybe spiritual decisions as well.
Could be.
Not that it's a new slate, but it's a new year, so you're issuing in the newness and just like, come on, 2021, you got to be better than you got to do me better than
you
2020.
You hope.
You hope. That's
right.
I
saw I don't know what was. I'm trying to think. Someone posted something. They were all. And what if 2021 says "Hold my beer"?
Yeah.
Did you see that one?
I did.
I was like, oh no.
Not even gonna.
Don't want to think that. Don't even want to entertain that.
That's right. Not gonna.
But it could, and it can happen. But anyway, I know. I guess in some respects it feels like it, but in some respects it just
doesn't.
It's kind of like, man, we're still in this. It's like this has marked whatever year you're in. It's kind of like no matter what year you're in, it's marked by this. So anyway, we're moving forward.
Moving forward, hopeful.
I'm hopeful. No, that's definitely still hopeful.
Yeah.
Yeah, very much so. There's that. So I don't know if New Year gives. I'm hopeful in the New Year, but I'm just hopeful. That.
Yeah, in a lot of ways.
We're seeing this. Seeing some progress made with dealing with all of this, and so very excited there. So
yeah.
Anything else?
I got you. Not that I can think of. We pretty much covered everything that we wrote down and we discussed earlier. So
I was just making sure. I didn't want you, think like we missed anything. So, but yeah.
What else you got?
I'm good, man. Like I said, we got, again. Oh, so we were talking about college football, some of those things. I hope they're not going to do. Well, maybe a good thing. They'll do all these bowl games. So the
because they're like Fans and stuff.
I think fans and stuff, and they needed to go.
That was a lot.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
The Jeep Who Gives a Crap Bowl is just I didn't want to watch.
Come on now. Don't throw Jeep out there like that.
Sorry, Jeep. Sorry.
You could have said, like, the Bahamas
sorry.
Bowl or something.
I mean, it wasn't like Jeep didn't do anything wrong. It's just that they named them all of a sudden. They're just
there isn't. Yeah, you're right.
Sorry, Jeep. Sorry, Brad. Sensitive Jeep.
Sorry.
So I wasn't gonna say the Honda. So just so you knew that. So
we won't. We'll just leave it at those toilet bowls that are out there.
And I would just nominate myself for the Honda a Ridgeline Win a Ridgeline Bowl. I want to nominate myself to bring my team to that one.
Yeah, sign me up.
I
was just gonna say real quick that man, there were a lot of fans at the Florida game the other night. Did you see that?
No, because the fog.
Well, the fog did set in, but even at that, I was like, there's a lot of people here.
Yeah, well, it's a lot. Yeah, Florida believes in it. Florida's gonna do what they're gonna do.
I mean, a lot of folks gonna do what they're gonna do, I guess.
Florida's gonna do what they want to do, though. That's the special play. They gonna do it. Not just Florida like University, but like the state. They doing what they want to do. It's like it is what it is.
In case you didn't know,
it is what it is. So
yeah. Well, real quick, what about Elon Musk? Did you see that?
The rocket, the tester that blew up.
No. I was just meaning about him moving to Texas, moving out from California to Texas.
Is he? No, I didn't know that. So just he doesn't like too restrictive?
I think that and just money and, everything else that, not that he don't have money.
Yeah.
But maybe when you're running or you're get that much or something.
I had to be honest, I didn't even know where he lived, but so he lives in California.
Yeah, I think it was just like the whole idea of moving everything to Texas was making headlines. That's just one of the things I saw this past weekend. So,
well, hey, nice state. Would he say what part?
Do what?
Do you say what part of Texas he's moving to?
I don't know, but Austin seems to be a very high growing. Technologically, it's booming.
Yeah. We got the University of Texas there.
And
Austin apparently is a really cool city.
I've
not been.
I have not been to Austin either.
But their theme is keep Austin weird.
Well, I'd probably fit right in.
So you may run for mayor. Keep Austin weird. No, it's
all the votes.
So I've heard Austin's a great city. I really have. I heard Austin's a great city. So it's definitely on the list to visit. For sure. San Antonio, I've been there. San Antonio is an amazing city.
Yep.
Let's see. Where did I go? Where's my friend Pastor Michael Foster?
I used to live in Grand Prairie,
Texas.
Mm-hmm. Which is just outside of Dallas. Like when it's just like a suburb of Dallas. Yeah.
Well, how were you then?
I was like, I don't know, months. No. I was like 2.
Okay.
I don't remember it, but we did, and so I think we went back a couple of times to visit the church that Daddy was out there for a little bit. But yeah, Grand Prairie, right there outside of Dallas. And
I'm trying to remember. We were at so we were right in between. We're my friends. They pastor a church called Redemptive Grace, and I can't remember the name of the city. It's an awesome city though, in Texas. It's outside of San Antonio, about 45 minutes outside of San Antonio.
El Paso.
No,
I'm just kidding.
No, that's long.
45 minutes, like which direction?
You would ask that. I think it was in between San Antonio and Austin. I think.
Between San Antonio and
Austin. Oh goodness.
Anyways,
if I looked up Redemptive Grace,
you could have done that.
That would do it. So.
A lot faster, but
what are you looking at? So you got a map for us to look at? So it's getting smaller.
I know
it's getting smaller. It's not really gonna do it. New Brunsfeld. That's it right there.
There you go.
New Brunsfeld. That's right. It's awesome. It's an awesome place. Yeah, it is in between San Antonio and Austin.
Very much so.
Yeah. So New Brunsfeld, really cool city. Really cool city.
Awesome. Well, been a good show. Been a great time hanging out with you and everybody else for that matter.
Yeah. We are on what we have next week as well. It's our last one before Christmas.
Yes.
The 21st.
21st.
Yeah.
We'll do what we got after that. How many weeks before?
It's 21st, and then it'll be the 28th, and then it's the new year.
Okay. We'll have to play that one by ear.
Yeah, for sure. But we will see you all next week on the 21st. We're excited about it.
Yeah.
Got some cool things coming again. Hope everybody's out there being safe and, again, showing Southern hospitality, as we call it.
That's right.
Caring for your neighbor.
Caring for yourself and each other. So,
all right. Very cool.
Find us on all your podcast platforms and also on YouTube at the Brad and James Podcast. And subscribe. Everything's free. We hope you guys enjoy and listen. And we love hearing your feedback and comments as well. So that's always fun. But anyways, yeah, we'll see you. If we don't see you this weekend for a timeless Christmas,
we'll see you Monday.
We'll see you Monday. Take care.
See ya.